This is Lara Henares making your day with the second part of Michael L. Tan's article entitled Riding in Tandem, and I continue. A side story. I am reminded of when I was driving in the Netherlands some years back with a Filipino friend who lived there for many years. Next to us was a car with two men seated on the front seats. My friend, who is very innocent, despite years living in Netherlands, remarked, "How nice to see brothers taking trips together." I looked and I laughed. There's no way these guys can be brothers. They have to be friends. In Dutch, friends means lovers. Back to the Philippines. The Mandaluyong Ordinance requires people riding in tandem to prove they are exempted from the ban by showing a marriage certificate and an ID card. Now I find that strange too, because ID cards don't mention your spouse or your brothers. As for the marriage certificate, again, if it is a Filipino Mr. and Mrs. couple, they're exempted anyway, because the ban is on two males in tandem. Oops, that sounds a bit naughty, doesn't it? And if it's Mr. and Mrs. couple who married in one of the growing number of countries that recognize same-sex marriage and have their marriage certificate, then that would mean that they can ride tandem, on a motorcycle, that is. Seriously, now, there might be some rational basis for this ban. More about this after these messages. This is Lara Henares making your day with the second part of Michael L. Tan's article entitled Riding in Tandem. I continue to quote, Mandaluyong Mayor Ben-Hur Avalos Jr. said his city's ordinance was inspired by one passed in Medellin, Colombia, where criminal syndicates dealing in cocaine have been using pairs of motorcycle sicarios or hitmen to wipe out competitors as well as anti-drug politicians and journalists. The motorcycle hitman practice dates back to the 1980s and is said to have been started by the notorious drug lord Pablo Escobar. After his death, it was carried on by Griselda Blanco, the queen of cocaine, who herself was assassinated in 2012 by motorcycle sicarios. I did some research and found that the ban was first imposed in November 2012 on an experimental basis and then extended to 2015 because of successful results. The ban is on male passengers and applies only from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. During the first 13 months, assassinations by the motorcycle sicarios were said to have dropped by 39% and robberies by 30%. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Lara Henares making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.